Closeness in relationships with my family, that's been one of the biggest costs that I've seen in trying to have healthy boundaries.
Jill writing about the culture of control she says she was raised in.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Tough Topic. My name is Brittany. I hope everyone is having a great day. And for many of you who have been waiting on Jill Dillard's book to launch, Counting the Cost, I read it to its entirety twice. The second time was for notes to have a discussion and share my thoughts on some of the discoveries and mentions in her book. I will say that this will be broken into like 3 different parts because in order to have like a real discussion, you can't cram the entire book in a 6-minute video. However, I also wanted to add that I will be sharing and summarizing direct quotes from her book because a lot of the parts in her book include things that as viewers already know because of the show, on her own social media, or the documentary Shiny Happy People that revealed a lot of the things that we already know now. But starting off with chapter 1, it was called Sweet Jilly Muffin. In summary, the first chapter was about how she got her nickname, meeting Bill Gothard for the first time, and some rules she was given as a child that her and her siblings had to live by. Jill says that her name was given because she was the one who was always obedient. She respected the Bible. She was always ready. She answered to her parents. She honored them, while some of the other siblings had to actually look up to Jill as an example because one of the times, I guess she said Joy was turning flips and Jill was there ready for Bible time. Jill said that her parents liked to role play as well to prepare them for life. For example, Michelle asked Ginger, what would you say if someone asked you to watch a movie with them and the characters are dressed immodestly in the movie? Ginger would reply, I'm sorry, I am a Christian. I am not able to do that. Jill also mentions that everything that they went over her head, but the room that she was in, which was like an auditorium, it was filled. The crowd was cheering on a lot of the principles that they had to learn, that they were being taught. So she knew it had to be something amazing. Jill says that when she met Bill Gothard, he was short, which I actually chuckled a little bit. She said on one occasion when Bill was doing his teachings and he left the stage, they call him Mr. Gothard, by the way. I'm just saying Bill. She said there was another speaker that came up with their kids and mentions that they were her reversal babies. Jill said she had no idea what that meant, and her mom had to actually explain to her what a vasectomy was and what it meant to have your tubes tied, which I personally feel like that would be way too young to try to teach someone of what that is. She then adds something else that really stood out to her in her youth, and it stood out to me as well.
You know what made me want to stop dressing like I used to? It was when I learned from your dad that men aren't like us girls. When women wear tight or revealing clothes that show certain parts of their skin between their collarbone and knees, it gets guys going and can stir up sensual desires. It can lead them to sin.
Ordeal about modesty has not changed. You have 2 parents, the dad being the headship, you must always honor and obey. The mom, who also must honor and obey your dad. That's included with the umbrella of authority in Bill Gothard's teachings. Although Jill mentions that she went to friends' houses when she was smaller, she noticed differences. She noticed that they were able to show their shoulders, they were able to show their needs, but she always felt like those friends were not living the right way or honoring God because that's what she was brainwashed to believe, and she would always just pray for them. We have heard countless of times about how Michelle used to mow the lawn with her bikini on and be a cheerleader, but Jill didn't ever understand how her mom made the sudden transformation, but she just felt like it was a good thing that her mom made such a good change that is honoring God. And she didn't want her mom to be defrauding other men. She didn't want to defraud other men as well. This goes to show how easy it was for Jim Bob and Michelle to install these beliefs in their children's minds. I am going to continue with part 2 of my book review. So please subscribe to my channel because you don't want to miss it. It gets better and better, and it gets scarier and scarier. And I just want everyone's opinion on this. Please comment below. I do appreciate you guys listening and watching, and I will be back for more. Bye for now.